All right, shalom and good morning. Elder Boaz here. Out this morning getting after it, working on the cabin. Was inspecting some of the brethren work. He was able to put down some tiles. I am in the process of completing some sheetrock in the room, and before I complete the sheetrock, I have to put a couple of sockets for the outlets in the room. So basically this cabin is coming along very nicely. There is some additional framing that I have to do on the top here. So basically what we want to do is we're going to put a wood ceiling up in here, and as well in here in the kitchen living room area, we're going to put up a metal roof inside. And the reason why is because we have the wood stove and all of that soot and stuff rises up. And it definitely does create unseemly ceiling when it's all said and done. So the beautiful thing about metal is that you can get it in all sorts of colors. And so we'll do that and finish that up. But, you know, I wanted to talk to you a moment this morning because it really is a sad state that the people are in. And let me tell you, I receive phone calls and I speak to people all the time, and it's the same kinds of stories. And let me tell you, I mean, it's peaceful out here. It's very peaceful out here. It's, you know, once you're in a situation where you know, you're not worrying about debt. You're not worrying about a whole bunch of bills. You're not concerned about you know, the health and safety and welfare of your children or those that you cover or your family. It is a blessing. You know, however, you know, sometimes, you know, you run into situations where you talk to people and, yeah, I'm telling you, man, it weighs on your spirit. It really does, because people are out there just literally catching hell. And the unfortunate reason why a lot of people are catching hell is because of them, because of their poor choices and decisions. And we need words of wisdom. We need people that is going to get up and tell you not what you want to hear, but what you need to hear. It's a sad thing to take your time out and sit down and, as best as you possibly can, explain to someone that the path that they're on is not a good path. And you offer solutions, and then that person turns around and rejects that information. It is just such a blessing to not only be in a situation to give words of wisdom, but also receive them. And this is what, you know, the elders, this is what a lot of true men of Yah, like Pastor Thomas Murray of Righteous Streets Assembly, like his wife, Dr. Gina Murray, that is trying their best to sound the alarm and to give direction to people that are out there. And it's very disheartening to see that information be put out there and people do not grasp on it and move on a word. There's nothing that you're going to do with people that do not have the ears to hear. Dr. Jenna, she did a video this morning, and it was just such a blessing just to receive the information, and not only receive the information by somebody that talks the talk, but actually walks the walk. Someone that actually, through the mannerism of their lifestyle and through their testimony, you can verify that they have fruit. You know, she talked about the concept of families men, brothers, sisters, living on a piece of land that is paid for. See, it's a wonderful thing to be able to come out and see, this is a cabin that we were able to get, and we're working on it. And as you see, we're building it out, and to be able to come out and see, let me show you something. On a piece of land that's paid for, to come out and to see a nice greenhouse, right? A nice greenhouse and a nice pasture field, right? And then you come out, right, and then you look across, and then you see another old home, right, that's being worked on. And then you pan around a little bit more, then you see another little tiny cabin. And then you pan around again, and you see that with the green roof, that's going to be another nice little cabin. And then you pan around, and then you see sheep in the field. But see, you wake up in the morning, right, and you see this on a beautiful spring day. And then you pan around again, and wow, another cabin. And then, we're going to put another one right there. Well, right there. Another one is going to go on the other side over there. Another one is going to go in the back of the home over there. You see a nice big greenhouse. See, this is what we're talking about. And you're not going to get the quality of life that you're going to be able to benefit from out in that city. I mean, you hear people complain all the time. But when it comes time for doing, when it comes time to take the corrective actions necessary, and a lot of people won't do it because, they don't want to disturb that flesh. And fine, go ahead, have at it, you're in the world, you're of the world. Hey, man, have at it. My thing is, it doesn't disrupt the saints out here. It doesn't disrupt the people that are actually moving on the word. But we are grieved in the spirit because we want for you what we have for ourselves. See, you got people out there that they don't want for anything. I mean, they are pretty much set, and they do the hollering and screaming, the giving this information because they don't want to see you hurt. They don't want to see you hurt because a lot of people are hurting out there. And, the brothers, I mean, I don't know who has it worse, the brothers or the sisters, but the idea is this. You're not going to improve your situation unless you change your mind. It starts with a change in mind. It just starts with a change in heart. No amount of prayer, no amount of deliverance, no amount of whatever kind of thing that you're into, it's not going to work unless you first change your mind and have a willing mind to receive the information and move on the word. And then that's when the healing comes. That's when the deliverance comes. Because you can't deal with unbelieving people. People that lack faith, you're not going to do anything with those people. And you don't want to be one of those people. For those of you who have the ears to hear and move on the word, stay focused. There's nothing out there. I mean, it's just all coming down. I mean, you just see the reports all the time. It's all a lie. It's all a scam. It's all a Ponzi scheme. Learn how to work. What the say was working yesterday, cut my hand deep. I mean, blood, sweat, and tears. I tell you, I mean, this is what it's about. This is what it's about. You're going to have to work. You're going to have to, because anything that is worth having, you're going to work hard for it. Stay away from all of this, I can make $1 million in 6 months with my tablet. You know what I mean? Learn how to have real work ethic and stop looking for something for nothing. Stop looking for a situation as to where You can get everything and not have to work for it. I mean, that's just not reality. Stay focused, stay blessed. I'm going to be doing a couple more videos today while I'm here on the land. But you have a blessed day. Shalom.